Alright. Just gonna be live for about an hour. Let's give this a go. I'm glad the inn wasn't severely damaged by the falling stars, though it did take me nearly a whole day to finish those little repairs. The building might still look a little battered, but it could be worse. This is battered? Hopefully none of my customers got hurt yesterday. It's not much, but I should surprise them with a new drink on the menu. That way, whoever comes in can at least get a small taste of normalcy. The sunny breeze. I think that sounds like a good plan. Well, hello. I haven't met you yet. Innkeeper. Jade. Didn't think you'd show up here again after last time. No hard feelings. Remind me again, who started that whole brawl? No clue, actually. Must have slipped my mind. Would a drink help you remember? If I wanted to chat about it, maybe. But you know how much of these remnants of the past bore me. Then let's focus on the present. Let's. I didn't come all this way to revel in old times, after all. Although, I brought you something that I knew you'd find useful, just in case you did remember who started the brawl. Oh, this is interesting. Let me see. It's some thunder shade. It's not thunder sage. I found it on one of my jobs and didn't have any use for it. Come on, Loki. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You got it. Good job. You gonna lay there? Alright. Just don't try to boil tea out of its leaves. It tastes dreadful, numbs your tongue. You seem to be speaking from experience. Your tavern seems to be getting on in years. Seems like nothing can escape the grip of time. Wasn't even sure it was still open. Is that bad? I guess some would say age adds character. And what would you say? I'd say you've gotten old. Ouch. Aw, don't take it too personally. You still got some of your old. Spark or appeal? Do I have to reconnect it again? Hang on. Do I have to connect? Okay, I just have to connect. Okay. Spark or appeal? Ish. That's at least something. Not the brightest flame, but funky enough. Thank you? Now, I'd actually like to try one of your fiery drinks. What can I serve you? Something that'll keep my mind sharp. You never know what'll come your way next. Gotcha. What's our new recipe? What's this? No, wait, the Sunny Breeze. Okay. The delicious sunny breeze will melt your tensions and blow away your stresses, leading to enchant's charm, focus, and reflexes. It tastes like a pleasant wind flowing through the woods on a warm summer day. Very popular amongst bards and rangers. Hello, Jade. You're just a bounty hunter. Interesting. Stranger has come to town. He likes plum crepes and spooky armor. Anyways, I needed brain. It's not full brain, this is brain. Okay. I've pet him before, what the heck? Okay, whatever. And then the rest was charisma. Why am I suddenly getting achievements? What? I don't know why I'm suddenly getting achievements. I played this thing for like an hour. Well, some things never wither. Yeah, Steam just randomly decided to work. What are you doing in Zenith these days? Keeping up to date, checking out the latest town gossip after my most recent gig. Your most recent gig? I finished a job in the Cyan Plains. A sandworm kept terrorizing a group of seal wool merchants at the edge of the plains. I myself am very fond of those creatures, but they mind their own business. Sometimes, they gotta eat. So I took the gig. It was a cushy job, though I still managed to get sand between my teeth. Luckily, it was only a sandworm and not one of those mimics that pretend to be part of the local fauna. And snap. Gone you are. Anyways, I also heard about some unrest in Zoford. One of the local merchants decided to go and take a look. Zoford, the sea sport? Yeah. I always considered it a rather calm area. I am failing now at reading. It still is, sometimes at least. Initially, I thought the unrest was related to a local thieves guild. So I went there to deal with some bandits, look at their most wanted list, and cash out. There was no real challenge, though, so I didn't pick up anything. Other than a few hushed whispers at the marketplace, that is. Something about some archmage's familiar that went missing or whatever. Perhaps a job for you. I'm not in a welfare association. Like, what do I care about missing familiars if no one's going to pay me, you know? Of course. Was way more interested in hearing about the undead on the other side of the country that my colleagues were mumbling about. So I came here, and naturally I couldn't resist coming by to see how you were holding up. Yep. Wish. Let's see. Honestly, not too good, or I'm doing very well, thank you. I mean, yeah, I was gonna be like, should I go with what I feel like right now, or? I'd ask if he wanted to talk, but I think I already know the answer. Correct. Sure, whatever you say. So, do you know anything about those undead? Not really. I've been a bit occupied with cleaning up this mess. Spooky Night left this letter over here. The tavern was just a tad affected by some recent incidents. What do you mean? The shooting stars? Oh, hello! Shooting stars? It's much more serious than that. Innkeeper, a drink please. Perhaps something to boost my defenses. I have to be equipped for every possible situation after this kind of morning. Coming right up. I would appreciate a name. Okay. No. Come on. There we go. I went and looked at all the achievements now that they're wanting to work. Defense. A little bit of strength. And a little bit of charisma. Frosted Lagoon. Please, enjoy. Like dragon scales. Sturdy, strong. Flawless. I'm glad I could impress. You have no idea how much this catastrophe has affected the poor citizens of Zenith. And my day off. Oh no, it's a tragedy! Can only imagine what scars it must have left on the rest of the country. I think they're supposed to be scales. I mean, if some star rain managed to affect not only the tavern but also the whole city, it must have been pretty bad. Speaking of which, I'd be happy to help you fix this place. If the money's right, of course. No, thank you. I'm closing up early today and tomorrow to take care of things. Alright, Chief. The offer stands. What? You don't really believe it was just shooting stars, do you? What else would it have been? Have you not seen the damage? Last time I checked, shooting stars were flaming comets traveling through the firmament of Cassiopeia. Sometimes they crash on Gaia. Rarely, but it does happen. Nothing I would worry about. Just an average Genesis for me. Cassiopeia, help me. What? Do you know something I don't? Perhaps. Oh, do enlighten me, please. Well, it seems you're not aware of who you're talking to. Nope. My name is Alethea? Anwar? I'm a devotee of the great dragon Cassiopeia, bringer of change and lady of the Gilded Sea. I fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, bring justice to those who would bring doom. Okay, I was thinking possibly paladin. I am very aware of when something is wrong with the firmament. Cool. Pleasure to meet you, Alethea. Now, trust me when I tell you, this was more than just your average asteroid shower. I'm bad at trusting strangers, but go ahead. I believe something way worse happened. What? I know the stars fell from the sky. Literally. Usually, I reside in the Aperture. It's a temple in the far northeast dedicated to Cassiopeia. But for my niece's birthday, I decided to take a few days off and visit her, to take her to a carnival on the outskirts of Zenith. We were just on our way back when suddenly, right above us, the sky was ablaze with millions of stars raining down on Gaia. I'm very attuned to the realm of Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia? Cassiopeia. I don't know. Harbor of all luminaries of the firmament. Just a astral realm. That wouldn't do the place justice. But what would you know? It's vast and yet so full of beauty. It's an ocean with a glistening surface, home to creatures beyond our comprehension. It's the theological term for it. Anyways, I noticed something was off the moment it happened, perhaps even a tad beforehand. Like the feeling of impending doom when all the hairs on your neck stand up and you know that there's a creature lurking somewhere in the shadows. Exactly. Which is why, in keep, I came here right after fulfilling my duties this morning. So many were hurt. It's a matter close to my heart, figuring out what happened. After inquiring with those affected, many refer to you, and your tavern referred to you. If anyone has any intel, it'd be you, they said. They did? Yes. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I imagine I know even less than you do. I was hoping to find some clues, at least, to help me start with my investigation. Well, they could ask around for you, I'm sure. Would you do that? I can certainly try. Good. In the meantime, I shall do what I do best, aid those in need. And perhaps find out more about this disaster. Why? What? Why are you so nonchalant about this? Things like this happen all the time. People like you fix them. Thus, not my problem. People like me are the reason people like you can continue living like that. I didn't ask for any help. There will be a time when you do ask for help, and then you will be happy that there are people like me. Sure. Before I forget, innkeeper. Yes, Alethea. I will help you fix up your tavern free of charge. Not necessary, but thank you for the offer. Well, if you don't need my help, I may know many around that do. So I'll be going. Maybe we'll know more about this when I return. How dramatic. Isn't it normal for divine devotees to act like that in the times of crisis? Not sure if I'd call this a crisis. Sure, if it's like she said and the literal stars fell from the literal sky, then yeah, it's odd. Then again, I'm sure Cassiopeia would have stopped it from happening if she'd wanted to. Are you religious? No, but I don't deny the dragon's existence. Which means I'm more confident in saying that if they were worshipped, they would work for it. We all work for something. I work to get paid, you work to get paid, and they just get paid without working. I wouldn't say they're working, or I agree. Then what are they doing to help in a crisis like this? They're taking care of the grand They're taking care of the grand scheme of things. Ha! Wishful thinking. Well, hello. Ahoy. Greetings, adventurer. Who, me? You're the only one who ever entered my tavern, no? Yeah, but in what way do I look like an adventurer? That's just their standard greeting. Budget couldn't cover more, I suppose. Do you have a noodle worm around your... Oh my god, you have a noodle worm around your neck. I love it. Hello, friend. Oh, no, you're a cleric. Okay. Came across more as a paladin, but cleric works too. Okay. We have not heard back from Zephyr. We don't know that you killed Zephyr for sure. I have a wide variety of greetings. If that makes you feel better. Hit me, Innkeep. Give me some of those... Give me some of your repertoire of greetings. You don't know you have emo blood on your hands. No, you don't know that for sure. How what? Hops? What does that even mean? I think it means how's it going? Ah, cool. Wait, are those tattoos? Whoa, they look so cool. Thanks. These are my bones, actually. Double whoa. What's your name? Who are you? Tell me everything. Jade. You? Iniko. Cool name, Jade. Can I steal it? What? What? I prefer if no one stole anything. Drakes. Got it. Can I have a drink then, if I can't have your name? Of course. What do you want? What do you have? Everything. What do you need most right now? Something that'll make me more swift and agile. I was thinking this is some kind of fey creature, because there's cats on their hands! Like a slippery worm. Can't risk getting caught after all. What? Who are you? Cat hands like Steven freaking Universe? Worm? What? Would you love me if I was a worm? Eyeball necklace? Are you a golem? What? What? Worms can be slippery. That wasn't... Never mind. A slippery worm coming right up. Okay. Swiftness. One, 2, 3. A little bit of intelligence. A little bit of defense. A swift strike. No worms, but perhaps it'll suit your taste. Oh wow, this is great. Amazing even. Where did you learn this craft? In the primordial vortex? Don't look at me like that, I'm just joking. You aren't from here, are you? Who, me? Who else? Corey. Is that the thing on your shoulder? Bingo! It's short for corruption. Ah. No. I meant you. Well, I'm nowhere, anywhere, and everywhere, all at once. But most of me is from Avalon. Oh, an Avalonian? Native born or by industry? Native, duh. Huh, that's interesting. I find it pretty lame, to be honest. There's nothing going on over there. Everyone's the same. And you think it's different over here on Ghana? Yeah, I mean, not really, but I can go anywhere I like, and barely anyone knows me here. Theft, identity fraud. Whoa. It's all goody-goody with me, because I can be someone else tomorrow. What? Why did we turn... What? Even the worm has a knife! In Avalon, they all see through that game very quickly. I see. Changeling, then? Yes, and I say so out of trust. Just kidding. If you tell anyone, I'll come for you. Fret not. What happens in the tavern stays in the tavern. Then we're cool. Cool. So, what brings you here, Nico? This and that, you know. Zenith seemed like a cool town with a cool name. Got distracted by that giant hog on your front yard. Thought I'd come in and say hi. That would be mine. Cool. I don't do mounts. I'm faster on foot. That way I can admire the landscape, take U-turns through narrow spaces, pickpocket. And did you admire the wrecked ruin that was once Zenith? I mean, I love chaos, so... Is it that bad? Do you ever leave this tavern and keep? The city looks like a broken mirror. You bet it does. Looks like a star hit the center of Zenith and... boom. Yep. Oh. But there's nothing we can do about it. Exactly. Someone will fix it. And that someone's not me. Ha! Me neither. They're a monk class, okay. What if no one fixes it? So what? Then it stays broken. The Aether Tree won't tumble just because some stars fell from the sky. I'm sure some egomaniac is already on their way to fix it and didn't get my hands dirty. Ditto. Isn't that a bit bleak? Why even bother? There's always someone who fixes everything. And if not, then it ain't bothering anyone anymore. I mean, which means it isn't a problem. Exactly. I know Jade is a mercenary, but say, Nico, you aren't exactly a traditional adventurer, huh? Either, huh? Ugh, no way. Their self-righteousness and self-sacrificial hero complexes aren't my vibe. I wouldn't say all adventurers are like that. Name one adventurer that didn't die from self-sacrificial tendencies. I knew one, but they perished thanks to their hubris. Another classic. Reminds me of the group I met last week in Ervorin. They were nice, but too nice, you know? I know exactly what you mean. They were also on their way to investigate the falling. Were they also on their way to investigate the falling star? Nah, they were heading somewhere north. Didn't really listen. Didn't care. But it was nice to them too, you know. Charmed some rations out of them when they prepared breakfast at their camp. Sat around the campfire, drinking tea, munching on bread and bacon. One of them was a wizard, I believe. Full-on robes and magic-type guy. Kept going on about how Leviathan was sending bad omens to the bottom of his teacup. Leviathan? Huh. Why him? Don't know. Was he trying to warn you about his sister's demise? His sister? Cassiopeia. Ah, right, sorry. Mythology isn't really my cup of tea. What is your cup of tea? Fraud. Checks out. So, Leviathan warned him via his tea leaves about the start of something terrible. Tattered wings tainting the gilded sea in dark shades of misery, leaving behind nothing but a shimmering void. That's exactly what he said. How did you know? I think I read that somewhere before. Did you also read about the blazing eruption on the footwells of the foot of the Dalewell Hills? No, but I heard about it when I was in Zoford. Thought the Fae were doing one of their quirky rituals again. Wait, so it actually happened? Yep. He also read that from his tea leaves. Whoa, seemed like the guy was a real psychic. I guess divination magic can be a powerful tool. The tea leaves said, the wings shall be torn apart at the feet of Avalon, nestled between the peaks of Dalewell. Dalewell? So it really could be true. What? It sounded like whatever happened in Dalewell was the reason the stars fell from the sky. Tainted gilded sea, shimmering void, metaphors for a starless sky. What if the wizard was right about his tea leaf reading, that is. Oh, if. But it fits with what I heard in Zoford. It happened just a few days ago. Oh, that's how you're connecting it all. How else? No idea. I thought he was just babbling. Ah, with everything that's been happening recently, I think he might have been onto something. Odd that the adventurers didn't try to stop it from happening. Maybe they were lacking in ego. Maybe. Or maybe they thought someone else would come along and fix everything. Okay, enough. I understand what you're getting at. Maybe they were just pretending to be adventurers. Maybe they were the cause of all of this and just bragging about it, thinking I'd stop them. Well, enough with your maybes. They're pointless and aren't helping anyone. I'm getting a headache. I'll go get some fresh air. So long, Innkeep. Merry hunting, Jade. Now it's just you and me, Innkeep. Indeed, Iniko. Have you ever thought about what would happen if no one ever fixed anything? Nah, pal. Just don't think about it. Life's easier that way. Why do you worry so much? You have your tavern. You can just mind your own business. This is my job. I listen to stories and gather rumors to make quests. I get it. It sounds like the blurb on the back of some page turner. He's got a little violin! Wait, is it he? Or is it they? Oh, they. My apologies. They've got a little violin hand! And their worm friend is asleep. I didn't want my life to be a page turner. Ugh. I wouldn't want my life to be a page turner. Well, then isn't it good we aren't all the same? Though I could technically be anyone, even you. Don't. Drakes, I'm just kidding. I didn't mean to spit in your soup. You didn't. Cool. I'm off. See if I can snatch up some coin on the streets. Good luck. Don't need any, Innkeep. Okay. Not familiar. Okay, this is gonna be about the stars. A psychic wizard foretold the star falling in the teacups. Apparently, it's not just a fragment of the calamity that it can be traced to the devil. The channels, a rain star, a star rain. Yeah, okay. Twinkle, twinkle, deadly star. Oh, it's raining now. Innkeep? Rhea? You've got any new lands for me? Perhaps, but I'll only trade them for the new ones. For new ones of your own. Make me a drink. I had a long night. Want to tell me about that? No. I get it. You need some stamina first. What I need is some defense to ward off your questions. I'll go check if I serve that. Some defense to keep your favorite innkeeper at bay. Who says you're from my favorite? I might be after this drink. Fair enough. You're climbing up there. I'm very happy to hear that. Now I've got a question for you. You think you can handle that? I'll try my very best, Miss Frostgrip. My bad. Miss Frostgrip. Oh, that was... Miss it. Okay. I just thought, since you're such a catch, keep it to yourself. Alright. Is Kyle here? I was looking for him around town, but not a single lad or lassie has seen him. Thought maybe he got crushed by a fallen star. Worried? No. I see. I think he should be waking her up right about now. Rhea! There he is. Oh, I missed you terribly. Thought you had died, or worse, abandoned me. I thought that the terrible fathoms of time had taken a new friend from me yet again. I know he is still slimed. But she's just got barely any remnants. I love it. I'm fine. Are you sure? Aye. Can you hear her too, Innkeep? Yes, very much so. By the dragons, she is not a dream nor fragment of the past. I'm very happy you're not dead, Rhea. Thanks. Would you like to see the gift I bought you? Gift? When I was at the market all by myself, missing you terribly, I found these gorgeous earrings that reminded me of you. Ah, I will help you put them on. Wait. Are those suns? Yes, because your friendship lights up my undead life. Same, Rhea! What do you think? I like them. They match my other jewelry. And the craftsmanship is decent. You mentioned you love leatherback clasps. I do like them. When did I say that? Not sure. At some point, or maybe I dreamed it. That is very likely. Speaking of dreams, I had the strangest dream about the falling star... the stars falling down the other day. I can read, I promise. I am just not having good brain times. They crashed into Gaia like a rain of fire, or beautiful fireworks. There must have been something wrong with my drink. Anyhow, Rhea, where did your slime go? It was washed away by the falling stars. The rain of the falling stars. Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna go through. I'm gonna keep going through until there's an option, and I will give you context. So the empty night sky wasn't a dream? No, guess Cassiopeia couldn't carry it all anymore or something. Incredible. So it wasn't one of your strange drinks in keep? Does that mean I can drink another one without a vision of falling firmaments again? Worth a try. Then I would like to try, preferably something that would make me strong enough to lift a star. Just in case I would like to. I'll see what I can do. That would be strength. Yes. You want to be strong like bull. I don't know why Kyle's take on me slightly Russian. I was going for like stereotypical like Dracula. Here, my best attempt at supporting your star-lifting career. Oh, this is delicious. Do you think a molten star would have taste like this? No. Perhaps. So, what do you think? What do you two think about the star rain? It was very bothersome. I had to look for shelter on my way back from the Rockwell cliffs. They better hurry up and clean it all. They better hurry and clean it all up. You've got somewhere to be? Still have to get the vampire to Barovia before I can get my hands on that gold. Who? You. Oh, splendid. I haven't been to Barovia in quite some time. I cannot wait to see it again. But until then, I can search for other materials. Better ones, even. But that ain't gonna happen. But that isn't gonna happen by sitting around. Are you collecting loot for your dragon horde? What? No. In what world do I look like a dragon to you? They are masters of the skies. What about you, Innkeep? Am I a dragon? You are? No, I'm afraid not. But you smell so primordial. Thank you. If you're not a dragon, Rhea, what do you need materials for? Decorations? Ingredients? Don't you worry. I'm not trying to steal business away from you. They're for crafting. Like for friendship bracelets? No, for weapons. You're going to war? But I just got you back. I'm not going to war. Won't see me fighting for anybody but myself. Are you a blacksmith, then? I am, but I'm looking for the right material to smash the next ore heart competition. I'm going to travel all the way to the caves of for that one. That's so far. Can I come with you? That sounds very exciting. I hope you come back to show off your creation once you've won. I'll think about it. How are you feeling about the stars having relocated, Kyle? It's fascinating. You think so? Yes. Now that I know it was not a dream, the implications are dazzling. Yesterday, when I was looking out into the night, I could see nothing but darkness. Then I stared at the sedating nothingness. I could see the astral hair fish hopping across the sky. Its sparkling tail left a gleam of light in its wake. It was followed by more of its kind, like a peck finding a place to rest for impeding sunrise. The light of the stars blinding me, I would have never been able to see such a spectacle. And you still thought you were dreaming. I thought the stars had just gone into hiding. We all do that sometimes. Would love to know what they're doing on Earth. They must be enjoying the new atmosphere. Possibly. Speaking of exciting, have you had a chance to take a peek at that letter of yours, Innkeep? I'm afraid not. Either way, how exciting. You know, this world never ceases to amaze me with its natural wonders. Oh, okay. This was by no means a natural wonder. Welcome back, Miss Honoir. Who are you, the Wonder Police? I'm Alethea Anwar, High Cleric of the Aperture and Chosen Lady of the Endless Light. I have returned to this establishment to investigate the tragedy of the fallen star. Of the Starfall. Not one of those protagonist types. Innkeeper, I am happy to see that you were able to collect more information from my research. I am grateful for your help in these trying times. At your service, miss. What are these trying times? Me, and the wonderful people of Asteria. An empty night sky is no laughing matter. This must be taken care of swiftly. I guess it's empty every time of the day now, actually. How does that not worry anyone? We have other things to worry about. And if these sort of things stopped happening, this babbler would be out of a job. Indeed. I find it very exciting. This is somehow even more worrying. Say, are you a vampire? What else would he be? I am indeed. This is also very exciting. Do you have any affiliation with Morrow Castle? What is a castle? Why are you asking? While I was seeking shelter from the calamity, I came across a young echo with a gloomy temperament. Or rather, I came across his hands in my pocket, attempting to steal my most precious spell components. Luckily for him, I am not a vengeful person, and believed in redemptive power of second chances. And he did make an effort not to steal from me again. Very wise. Did he travel with you? No, we went our separate ways. I believe he wanted to be left alone after narrowly escaping a counter with a horrid vampire! You didn't kill Zephyr! You may or may not be nearby, but you didn't kill Zephyr! Horrid vampire? They must have been very hungry. Okay, I'm glad you are back and have your headphones in. But you didn't kill Zephyr. Zephyr is alive to our knowledge right now. As they tend to be. Only if they're not eating responsibly. Would you just say you encountered again Miss Eleutheria? A roguish wind echo. Ah, yes. A windy aftertaste is hard to resist, and primordial blood is a delicious luxury. Speaking of which, innkeep? No. Are you from the primordial sea? Not in the slightest, but my blood would taste delicious, if I were willing to share it. I see. What about your blood, Miss Eleutheria? Eleuthia? I don't know how to say her name. I'm gonna call her Elle. Are you out of your mind, propositioning a holy woman for her blood? Well, you got a lot of it. Fair question. And I need all of it to keep up my strength against the looming evils of this world. Without me, who would even care enough to investigate this whole mess? After all, none of you seem to care. Besides, the taste of my blood would probably reduce you to ashes. I like your unwavering sense of self-importance. Thank you. I like your earrings. Thanks. So what are your next steps for saving us citizens? Well, your rumors are all over the place, which is good. That means there's a lot to look into. Still, I would have appreciated a bit more organization. My bad. I will start my investigation in Zenith and Thermos. Have a closer look at the wreckage caused. Maybe examine the rubble more closely. Perhaps it harbors hidden clues. Once I have found out what's going on, I will put a stop to it. The stars have already fallen, lassie. Yeah, that was definitely supposed to be Irish. I cannot seem to figure out Irish. Not a lot you can do for them. Then I will make sure nothing like this can ever happen again. Perhaps Cassiopeia can even be healed. It is imperative for the order of this world that she herself does not fall. Couldn't agree more. I know you got this under control, Miss Anwar, but how would you feel about a little drink to boost your spirits? You have a long investigation ahead of you, after all. If you're offering, thank you kindly. What can I get you? It depends on the approach I decide to take with this. I could focus on the investigative aspect, really dig my heels into the connecting threads, analyze the situation, find hidden clues, speak to the locals and those affected. Of course, I would have to do this strategically. Without the right approach, this plan would fall apart. And perhaps I would even need to inspire bravery in others to care about my cause. On the other hand, who knows who caused this? If I focus too much on theory, I may not be in the right condition to fight whomever I encounter. But you will be able to talk to them. That's always more entertaining. Not everyone can be reasoned with. In such case, I should be able to properly defend myself. Especially if something similar should threaten to occur again. I need to be prepared for even the worst case scenario. I could offer you some phoenix chilies. Who knows what you will encounter, but burning stars are best avoided with a hint of fire resistance. Sounds reasonable. So it's either the right balance of intelligence and inspiration, or the ultimate fireproof self-defense. I'm not yet certain which path I should walk. You should trust the innkeeper with it. They always have the most powerful, wonderful solutions. Just this once, I shall. I'll make sure not to disappoint. They have a plushie of this for sale, by the way. Of Andu. I kinda want to get one, but I don't have the money for it. Okay. Which one are we doing? The intelligence with inspiration, or the defense with fireproofness? You want to do the one? Okay. So we want something with a lot of intelligence, so okay, Sparkling Nebula with Thunder Sage. Okay. So I only need to do one of that, one and two of that. Alright. There you go. I think perhaps a strategic way is the best approach. After all, you wish to help people, not fight them. That is very true. This is an excellent drink. I'm already coming up with a 38-step plan. Good gods! Perhaps we should start with the nearby Gaia Temple? I heard it was unfortunately an impact site. The local acolytes will be sure to offer assistance. That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you for your efforts in helping this world, Innkeeper. Always happy to be of service. Say, Miss Holy Spirit, those fallen stars, are they still intact? They crashed into the ground, so no, they are not intact. Were they pulverized? Not fully, no. Would you say that fallen stars made it easier for make for an interesting type of material. For what? Yes. They would certainly be rare. Need any help on that holy mission of yours? I know a thing or two about rocks and the like. Could give you some insight on those impact conditions. I can't say I'm an expert in geology, though I feel like I could make an educated guess. Nevertheless, sure, I would very much appreciate your assistance. Great, then I'm in. Me too! Do you know about geology as well? Or astronomy, perhaps? I know about astrology. And all this sounds very exciting. I've been thoroughly bored waiting for Rhea to come back. This will greatly aid me on my mission of curing my boredom. I love you, Kyle. Well, I do like to help. That's very kind of you. I know. You don't have to come along. Of course I do. Could you imagine if the stars fell down again? What if one crushed you? I need to stay close by so I can catch it. I don't think you could. The stars already fell, Kyle. Done deal. What about the ones in the primordial sea? What if it floods us with all its mirrored stars? Unlikely. I'm not willing to take that risk. I'm going to take this adventure with you. And with you, Miss Ilithia. Great. Wonderful. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let's not waste any more time. Thank you for your aid, Innkeep. I shall return with conclusions and perhaps even mended firmament. I'm looking forward to hearing of your heroic deeds. How exciting! Wish me luck. Good luck. I hope you find suitable material. Me too. Wait, I wanna click on my board. I wanna click on my board! Okay. Can I force the innkeeper to... Oh, hi! You're adorable! I don't know exactly who you are, but you're adorable! Hello? Hello, I would like your finest drink, please. A drink, you say? What do you have in mind, Miss... Melina? But Melly is fine. It's short for Melina. I see. Well then, Melly, what kind of drink would you like? Something tasty. Something that will give me new fun ideas. Oh, and some Thunder Sage. I don't have any money, but I've got something to barter for the drink. You don't need to pay, but I want to. It doesn't feel right otherwise. Alright, fine with me. What do you have for me? Oh, thank you very much. Now I can accept the drink. Very well. Let me see what I can do. I love you. Oh my goodness. Alright, you want brain power. But you wanted brain power, but you wanted it infused, right? Yeah, the order doesn't have Thunder Sage in there. That's odd. Well, only because I remember that they wanted it. Something new, fun, and sweet ideas coming right up. This is perfect! I'm already feeling the energy for new hijinks running through my veins. I love you! You're so cute! Thank you! This is a really nice tavern. I think I'm gonna hang out here for a bit. I need a break from my investigations. Can I pet your familiar? No, he's quite antsy when he hasn't been fed. I'd worry about your hands. Okay. Zephyr! Hi, I'm gonna... Oh. I can't... Really? I can't pull up the... Aww. Bummer. She's so freaking cute. I love her. Hi, Zephyr. Oh, Zephyr. Almost didn't see you there. I suppose I am stealthy as a knight. No, as the knight. I meant as the knight. So, sounds like you need a drink. Desperately. One that will help me remember words. I've been quiet for so many hours, I think I've forgotten how to speak. That explains why we're communicating telepathically right now. We are? No. Who the heck are you? Was I too stealthy for you? No. Let's get you a drink so you stop cursing at the child. Detective, stop cursing at the detective. Yes, of course. Although my drinks don't come cheap. How much? I'll trade you for one trinket. Ah, one of those. One of those. What if I didn't find one? Are you trying to tell me you made it all the way through a castle without stealing a single thing? We got a bat clock! It's adorable. Here, thought the place might like it. Oh. Well, my tavern tells me it thinks it's beautiful. But it is wondering what it might be. Thought it was smarter than that. Does the tavern want to guess what it is? An oversized stamp or a frying pan? It's clearly a clock. I don't know why. Why would a tavern be like, what is this? It's a clock. It's clear as day a clock. Might even be a interesting version of a cuckoo clock. Anyways, after this day, I'm gonna have to pause. I don't know if I should do oversized stamp or frying pan. What sounds funnier, an oversized stamp or a frying pan? A frying pan, okay. You're not even remotely close. But they are right. That part looks like a handle. That's the pendulum. Do you think if you fried eggs in this pan, they would take a bat-like shape? We're literally taking the wind out of his sails. Sorry, bud. I really doubt it. It's a wall clock adorned with hungry bats. One of the creatures of the night telling time to another. A very inaccurate wall clock, it seems. It's nowhere near midnight. It seems to have gotten stuck just before midnight for an eternity. Or at least since I found it. Will this do, or do I have to pull another heist? This'll do just fine. Good. Because I'm the one... And because I'm someone that always keeps their promises, I shall now prepare you a drink. One moment. Let's see if I have something that will make you more polite towards local detectives. Let's see. Do we want the Spoken Heart or the Sunny Breeze? Sunny Breeze will melt your tensions and blow away your stresses, leading to an enhanced charm, focus, and reflexes. It tastes like a pleasant wind flowing through the woods on a warm summer day, very popular amongst bards and rangers. Or Sweet Spoken heart. Sweet and sparkling in taste, a spoken heart will bring you your deepest feelings bubbling to the surface. Your newfound sincerity, confidence, and many heartfelt words will work wonders in the boosting of your persuasive abilities. A charismatic boost, great for bards and emotionally repressed individuals. The sunny breeze? Okay. One, 2, 1, 2, and 3. Is that... That's not it? Oh. How do I... Oh, that's because it's got a... Hang on. Don't have a hairball on my computer, cat! Go down on the floor and do that! Okay. I see. Hang on. Okay. Actually, just have it all. There we go. 1, 2. Okay. This is either going to be right or wrong. Let's go find out. Politely, take a drink. Did I accentuate the right notes? Sure did. You should consider becoming a musician. I'm happy where I'm at now, thanks. Now will you be polite and tell me what happened? No. Why not? I don't even know who you are. I'm Melina, but you can call me Melly. No thanks. So, what else did you steal? Castles have many things, I've heard. Nothing. Shouldn't you be at school? I don't go to school. I'm already smart enough. Do your parents agree with that? My parents are dead. Good gods, Melly! And they didn't come back as ghosts to tell me to go to school. So, it can't be that important. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. It's already been this many years since they died. Just kidding, I can count. It's been 7. So I was only 3 when they disappeared forever. I don't remember a lot about them. But I already solved their murder, so it's okay. Oh, kid. Did you avenge them? No, they got eaten by zombies. And zombies got eaten by a T-Rex. Not a lot left to avenge. That makes sense. It does a classic adventurer's tale, or it does not. I want to believe the kid, to be honest. Right? I basically speedran my origin story. I've got dead parents as my motivation and a detective career to make sure I can help other people. Because people didn't help you? Exactly. But it's okay. It made me into the adventurer I am today. I like who I am. Doesn't it make you sad? No? What's your origin story? Yes, Zephyr. What is your origin story? It's far too dark for your young mind to handle. Best you don't know. Okay, what's your name? Blaze. But they just called you Zephyr. That's my middle name. I can't with this game. Okay, I'll respect your fake name, but only if you tell me what castle you stole the innkeeper a clock from. Fine, it was Marrow Castle. I was on a dangerous quest to steal a precious cape from a murderous vampire. Did she kill you? Obviously not. So, not so murderous then. She would have if she caught me. So she didn't? No, I managed to complete the mission undetected. Thanks to the invisibility that took hold of my body, I was able to avoid the cohort of monsters she had put in my path. Only the dragons know what could have happened if they had spotted me, weak and not prepared to fight. But they didn't. Even the living gargoyles with their lithic claws at her door did not sense my presence. I waited until they were mid-argument to sneak through a nearby window that had been left open to grant spiders easy access to the castle. I heard Marrow Castle is very scary. Was it scary? Yes. On a scale from 1 to parents being eaten by a T-Rex, how scary was it? I love this kid! In the middle, I suppose. Interesting. Did you run into any traps? I was able to spot and avoid them all thanks to my remarkable perceptive gift. And your help. Anyway, I found the cape in her closet, hung up between ball gowns covered in rubies and diamonds. Did you take any? Maybe. So you're a thief? Obviously. Could you teach me how to be a better thief? I want to expand my portfolio. Why would I do that? Because I asked nicely. Forget it. You made the kid cry, Zephyr! I took the cape, along with whatever gemstones I could find, when I heard her approaching the chambers. Quickly, I hid among the dressing gowns, holding my breath to avoid making any sound. I thought I had made it through when suddenly she opened the closet doors. I was pressed so close to the wall I thought the wood would start vibrating with the rhythm of my heartbeat. But she reached right past me, picked out a hat, and returned to her dastardly vampiric activities. What are vampiric activities? I don't know. Sucking blood, turning into bats, scheming about blood. Lots of blood stuff, it sounds like. Indeed. Did you make it out of there easily, Blaze? I found a secret passageway that led below the pond, through the earth, and into the summit of the Witch's Peak. Almost scared this strange cleric to death when I regained my visibility. She was ready to ignite me with her golden flames. That seems harsh for just a little jump scare. Are you sure your fingers stayed in your pockets? Who can say? Speaking of sleight of hand, where did you find that clock? It was sitting in a display case in the middle of a hallway that stretched on forever. And how'd you know it was in the middle? I could feel it. The case was locked, but with my expertise, I was able to crack it open in no time. The antique clock stood right in the middle of a ritualistic dagger and a vial of blood. And I thought it was strange that it was the only item without a tag, so I took it. Tag? She's very organized. Labels everything. Why would you display a vial of blood? Shouldn't that be in her pantry? His label described it as blood from the very first vampire. Mike. Mike. Judging by its position next to such a priceless item, the clock must be worth a fortune. In that case, thank you again. It'll look great in my tavern. Indeed. Sounds like you would have been in a lot of trouble if you were caught. But I wasn't. Thanks to the innkeeper's drink, I not only survived, but avoided the horror's wrath entirely. Sounds like a tasty drink. I would hope so. It seems like the quest was completed successfully. Thank you, Blaze. You did a good job. I'm lucky I survived once more. It's a miracle I made it past so many monstrous creatures without being harmed. Did you think you might die? When you took the quest, I mean. It's always a possibility. Then why would you go? Death is inevitable. Such is life. At least you have your cape now. It's not mine. It belongs to another vampire. Another vampire? Yes, it was stolen from him in a lover's quarrel. The clutches of love always end in cruel tragedy. But the comedy it takes to get there is worth the ride. Only for those willing to suffer. Aren't we all? Speaking of suffering, I'm sure Kyle is that's the long-suffering version, very comedic vampire, Melly, would love to have his cape back. I could extend the quest to include a speedy delivery. After the day I've had, you've done enough hiding for one day, don't you think? Professional hiding. Fine, I'll do a direct delivery. Just this once. Where can I find this Kyle? Last I saw him, he left with Rhea to aid a certain cleric with her investigations. I'm sure you'll recognize her. Not her again. Yeah, the wanted posters changing all the time. There's like a whole bunch of them. Where are they? Uncertain. Try looking around Zenith. They can't have gotten far yet. What are they investigating? The Star Reign, as far as I know. That's what I was investigating. We should go talk to them. We can exchange notes. I already drew a map of all the impact sites in Zenith. Maybe they can help extend it further, or even find the culprit of this curious incident. Come on, Blaze, we have to go find them. For your cape and for my notes. I'm going alone. You do whatever. With you along, I could never stay undetected. Wait for me! See you soon, Innkeep. See you soon, Melly. Alright. I am going to save. I'm gonna actually save over this one because Zephyr is okay. Yeah, so the wanted poster, I've been noticing it's been changing. And I think it's all of these. There's a lot. Yep. That one was just up there. Let's see. I feel like I've seen some of these up there. I think I saw that one. Anyways, yeah, the wanted poster keeps changing. You don't have a nose, good sir. Anyways, that's where we're gonna leave off with this. I have no idea. what's this? Huh. Okay. Okay. I keep saying I'm gonna... Ooh, okay. Okay. We got more trinkets coming. Oh no. That's an axe. Alright. I gotta go too. I will maybe be back.